The classic chicken and rice combo, but done a little bit differently Japanese style. This is how to make oyakodon, or Japanese style chicken and egg rice. Welcome back to Flavor Fridays. For this simple chicken and egg rice, I'm going to talk a little bit about the ingredients first. It comes together very quickly, and it's also a very easy dish to make. I've got some chicken thighs, which I'm going to slice into strips, or any shape you desire really. I've got some thinly sliced white onion, 2 eggs, I've got some thinly sliced spring onions, and for the sauces, it's very classic Japanese seasoning. So I've got some mirin, which adds sweetness, some light soy sauce, saltiness, a little bit of sake to give the broth a depth of flavor, and of course some dashi broth, a classic Japanese stock. So to make this dish, first let me slice my chicken thighs. The thing about this dish, it's called an oyakodon, so it's a chicken and egg rice. It's traditionally made in a very, very tiny pan with almost a vertical handle like this, and that's because you only cook 1 portion at a time. If you try to cook a big batch, then the egg overcooks, the chicken overcooks, the stock reduces too quickly. You need to make this 1 portion at a time, so it's designed for a solo weeknight meal. This is a very classic Japanese, almost diner meal. You could find it anywhere in Japan. So, thinly sliced chicken. I'm going to season my chicken with a pinch of salt and sugar. Give that a quick mix. And then I'm going to whisk my eggs. Now when I'm whisking my eggs, I don't actually want the egg whites and the egg yolks to be evenly mixed. I still want some strands of the egg white and the egg yolks in it. So just a few gentle whisks. Just a few gentle whisks, not too much. So you see how I have some egg whites and egg yolks? I'm gonna stop there. And that's really all of the prep that needs to happen beforehand. I already have my sushi rice cooking on the side. You can do it either in a pot or a rice cooker. But once this dish is done, it needs to be immediately poured onto the hot sushi rice, and the egg really continues cooking in the heat of that hot rice. So in my pan, I'm going to combine a few different ingredients together. On a medium-high heat, not too high, I'm going to combine some dashi with my white onions. I add my mirin, my sake, and my light soy sauce. Small pinch of sugar to balance everything out. And then let that just slightly soften, 3 to 4 minutes. While my broth and my sauce is slightly reducing, I'm going to get my serving bowl filled with steaming hot sushi rice ready, because this comes together very, very quickly. Now that the sauce has slightly reduced, the sugar has melted. Remember, just 3 to 4 minutes. I'm not trying to slowly cook away a soup. I'm going to drop in my chicken thighs. Now that my chicken is around 90% cooked, remember they're quite thin, so they'll cook very, very quickly. I'm going to turn the heat to medium. Remember, I don't want it too hot. And then I'm going to add in my whisked eggs. From this point to going onto the plate, maybe 1-2 minutes max. What you are looking for is those eggs to slightly set, but really not too much. Lean on the side of runnier, they continue cooking on the heat of the sushi rice. So I can see those little egg whites starting to foam at the very top. That means the eggs are cooked. Now it's time to pour it all over the rice. Garnish with thinly sliced spring onions. And there is your oyakodon, your chicken and egg rice. Oh, I haven't had this dish in such a long time. So I want a bit of chicken and rice and onion all in one bite. I mean, I think the egg is really the star of the show. salty and it's sweet, mainly on the sweet side because of the onions. Absolutely delicious. It kind of feels like a warm hug. It's just one of those really heartwarming dishes. There's this one restaurant in Japan which only serves this dish, oyakadon, and I think it's been around for 70 to 90 years, or maybe even longer, maybe even a century. And I get why, because this dish is so easy, you can't really go wrong, there's a bit of technique to it, but if you get it right, absolutely delicious. If you like this video, give it a like or a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite chicken and rice combo? Is it deep fried chicken and rice? Is it Hainan style chicken and rice? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time on Flavour Fridays.
It's Christmas time. Check out the vouchers, classes, e-vouchers, and cookware. Guys, don't worry if you don't live in the UK. We've got amazing online vouchers and classes that you guys can book onto from anywhere around the world. And they're taught by the one and only YouTube presenters.